Okay, these children, they say they are from Ebonyi State, but some other persons came out online and said they are not from Ebonyi State. But I want to say that whether they are from Ebonyi State or they are not from Ebonyi State, that's not the bone of contention, and that's not what the point I want to bring out at this video. I just want to lecture us on one or two things, most especially parents of this generation. This particular age of children is a very delicate age. It's the age that, as a parent, one have to be very, very careful. One have to be more prayerful. One have to be more intentional about their upbringing, because it is at this age that they want to transit from being under your control to now being under control or being in control of themselves, if that makes sense to you. It's at this particular age that they will transit from you being correcting them under your roof, under your control, to going to higher teenager mode. And at this point in time, they are beginning to take decisions, they are beginning to explore life, they are beginning to practice things that, because they are under you, they cannot do. And if they want to do it, they want to do it extra mile. They want to see where it will lead them to. All the things that is within their body and they could not express it because they are under your control. At this time, they will want to exploit, because now they are starting to go jam lessons in the evening. Normally, if they are under secondary school, they will go to school and come back in the afternoon. But now they are going jam lessons. At that jam lessons, you cannot really tell when they will come back. If they come back by 8:30 p.m., they will tell you because their teacher didn't come on time. They will come back by 7:30. They tell you because one or two things happened, the subject delayed and all these things. And you cannot actually question them, because you knew before they went that they went for a jam lesson. So at this particular point in time, like I said earlier, you have to be intentional. You have to re-strategize your way of bringing them up if you really want them to be good people in the society. Like this picture we are seeing right now, these are teenagers, or should I say teenagers, young people in the village. And these things happens sometimes because of upbringing, sometimes because of the background, sometimes because of so many other factors. Because if you look around this picture, you see that this is a village. Maybe what they are seeing on their smartphones is what they want to practice, what they are watching on TikTok, or because of this access to phones. Now children are exposed to a lot of information earlier that they're supposed to know when they're already getting to a certain age. They are knowing it earlier and they want to exploit it, they want to practice it. Most especially the female ones. The female ones are too complicated to handle at this age, except for parents who are highly intentional. In fact, sometimes if you are too strict, it will not even lead to the worst of it all. So you just have to balance it. That is why they say education is very, very important to children. You have to lecture them from onset about this type of vices and all this thing. And the most importantly, know when to give them phone. Because this thing happen because these children have access to phone. You have to know the age, at which age you have to allow your children to have access to phone, so that they can freely browse to instant. Phone is like a whole world on its own. Once you give somebody a phone, they are good, bad, good, ugly, and everything in between is in that phone. And in our world today, because of how everything is being programmed now, or because of the popularity of things now, things that are supposed to be popular, that are supposed not to be popular, are now popular. So our children in these last days, there's every tendency of them tilting to evil side of life. Do you understand? That is why even if a child is growing up, that child is most likely going to learn how to lay curse than how to bless. It's happening everywhere. Most especially a Yoruba child growing up must definitely know how to curse than how to bless, except if the parents are so intentional. And if they enter school, they are most likely going to make bad friends instead of good friends. That's just it. You see that friend that is advising them, let's go and do this. They like that one. They like to go and explore. They like to go and practice some certain things. They like to go and test some certain things that time they are in school. And so it's very important that we pray for the young ones at this age. It's very important that we, in our own little corners, play some sort of part. Because these children, they should be cautioned. They should be brought to book. They should use them as example for others, so that it will not be normal. Because if you leave it, it will be normal. This one that we're seeing, you don't even know the one we know they see. You get plenty we know they see. This one are just out of 100, you just see half. That's out of 100 of things where they happen in this age. So my name is Ben Songs. You can always find me on Ben of Roses.